Friends, in this tutorial we will learn how to interface serial port through MATLAB. Through this application, in this video we can develop several variations of serial port interfacing which can enable us to interface with various hardware like GPS, GSM modem and other physical hardware which are connected to MATLAB. First thing, we have to understand that why interfacing is required, because in most of the cases the software is communicating with real-time devices like a printers, fax machine or etc. So many types of machine. So there are several ways of protocols to interface with all these devices. In earlier it was parallel port, then it was replaced by serial port. We can know that it is RS-232, then RS-485, then USB protocols. So these are the protocols through which the PC or a software can interface with the real-time hardware. Using UART, we are sending the data from one PC to other PC, PC to printer, PC to hardware, PC to GSM modem. If you have connected GSM modem, you can send the SMS, receive SMS and use all the facilities of GSM modem. You can use to connect GPS modem if you're developing any application related to GPS. You can also connect PC to ESP modem if you are dealing with any applications which is related to IoT. So this type of application can also be developed. So first we will see what is the basic fundamental of serial port interfacing, that you are sending the data from PC to external hardware like a GPS modem, or it can be GSM modem, or you can send the data to a wireless transmitter. So what it will do, the PC will send the data through wireless transmitter. At other end there will be wireless receiver. If you had connected this wireless receiver to robot application, it will receive the data, and whatever data you send to transmitter, it will process this data in robocar. It can be in reverse order. Suppose the robot has sensed anything like obstacle, it can send the data back to PC through wireless receiver and transmitter objects, and it can receive in laptop, and laptop can receive that data and also it can send the data. So in this application, suppose we consider the robocar. Suppose you have sent the data to GPS modem, GPS modem will reply the commands according to you command. Suppose you are connected to GSM modem, you will reply the commands according to the command is sent. That interfacing, you have to make the interface developments, you have to make the RS-232 application. You can send the data and receive the data to real-time hardware. This is the same thing that you have considered application here, that we have created 4 buttons: forward, up, down and backward. So when you press the up button, it will send the one character to robocar through serial port. Receiver will detect it through serial port and RF receiver, then robot will process the data according to the character is receiver. If the character 1 is sent, it will read the data and according to move its motors in forward direction. It will change its location according to command send. Suppose you have sent, you press the left button, it will send character 3. If you press the right button, it will send character 3. If you press the down button, it will send the character 4. So according to the buttons, all these characters will be sent. We have just taken the 4 characters for example. It will send through transmitter through the receiver, and robocar will move according to the command send. So it will happen that you have made a sensor at robocar, and also it can send the reverse data. So it can also send to the PC. Suppose the data is coming to the microcontroller through PC. Character can be A, B, C or any character which can be sent by robocar. We are not processing the reverse character, but we will in this exam see then how we are receiving this character. First thing is that we can see that in recent laptop there is no parallel port in serial port on laptops. Okay, most of the ports are USB ports. So what we have to do, that if we want to make this UART interfacing, we have to connect USB to serial port converter. So if you don't have some physical hardware, then we have to download the virtual serial port creating, which is virtual serial port emulator. When you install this software, it creates a virtual serial port, and also creates a software port interfacing, like suppose it is a COM port creating, but it is a virtual, not physical. So it behaves as the same that you have connected an external hardware to USB to serial lamp. Second software is serial port monitor. So whichever data you are sending to serial port, it will be captured by this software, and you can see this data as a hex format, character format, and numeric. This is the advantage of for this. So for this purpose we have used this software. So this is the virtual serial port. So we have to create the serial port, so we are clicking on this button. Next, then we create the COM2. Now you can see that a COM2 is created. Now we will minimize it. Now we will launch advanced serial port monitor. Okay, this is trial version. Now we will connect in manual mode. Now we will select COM port 2. First you check all the baud rates, data bits. By default it's okay, but though you can check it out, all these settings. Then click on open. This serial port object software will be connected to serial port. We had developed applications in MATLAB GUI, which we had done there. We had created a COM2 object. We had defined its baud rate, data bits, parity, stop bits, flow control, and all these parameters which is required to interface with a UART or serial port. We had defined a function status display which executes every time whenever we send the data and receive the data. Initially, when the process is completed, it will send a test character capital N, just to test that if the port is connected or not. So if we get a character in the software, then we can say that our software application, MATLAB application is connected to this software through UART. Okay, then connect again this COM2. Now COM2 is connected through virtual serial port emulator, and at the other end we have to connect MATLAB to this COM2, so it will create a bridge between that. Whenever we will press this forward button, it will send character 1. When we will say left button, it will send the character 2. When we press the right button, it will send the character 3. When we press the backward button, it will send the character 4. Same way we can also send the text strings. Suppose we are sending some text, then we can also read the string and send it. But for example, we will just consider buttons. Suppose this is a state disk function which is developed, which will read the scan the serial port, and it will receive its data and it will display on its GUI's text box. Now we will run it. Let's see. The GUI which we have developed is now loaded. You can see the 4 buttons are here: forward, left, right, backward. Then is the exit button, and there is a receive data, and now there is no character, so we by default displayed XXX. Suppose we press the forward button, so before that we connect COM2. Okay, we press the open button, so this application will connect to COM2, and also this MATLAB application is connected to COM2. So through virtual serial port, this advanced serial port monitor is connected to our MATLAB app. Now we click open and press the forward button. Yes, we can see that the 111 is received at advanced serial port monitor. Okay, so we consider that this data is sent. We can left, then we can click right, and we can click backward. Then we can say that various characters are sent to advanced serial port monitor. You can see this example. This character is sent to GPS modem, you can be GSM modem. For this example, I have considered this wireless transmitter. So this character will be wireless transmitter, and this robotic car will receive it. It will go forward, backward, left, right according to the character which I had sent through this MATLAB application. According to that, demo car application will be developed, and according to that the car will move. Suppose right, backward, left. You can also do in this reward. Suppose car had developed something application in hardware that it sends something obstacle, then this car had sent character A. So this character A also can be received to MATLAB and it can all be displayed. So you can see that received data A is displayed here. So you can see that in this way we can send any data and also we can receive this data. Like any character we press here, suppose we have to send D, then you can see that D is received. So according to, if you make the code that if the character A is received, you want to display some applications or coding, so you can send various status messages on this MATLAB GUI application. In this example, I have considered an application which sends a single character and receives a single character. You can develop more complex applications like sending a strings of character and receive the strings of character. Thanks friend for watching this video and keep subscribing my channel for more important updates and applications.